How you doing, Peter?
Good, good.
Where are you from?
Australia, Sydney,
Okay.
New South Wales. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
Are you a rookie?
I'm a rookie. Yes, rookie this year,
Congratulations.
first year, rookie year. So it's exciting, very
How old are
exciting.
you?
I'm 22.
So you're young.
Yes,
How
I
long have
guess
you been doing? How long have you been doing CrossFit?
about 6 years. It's taken me
So
about 6 years to get to this games, back to the games. Or yeah.
how'd you get into CrossFit?
So I sort of I went to a few classes back when like in 2018, 19, and I said to my dad, like, I'm really getting into this thing. And like, he's like, okay, well, let's go check, like, we're going to do it. Let's go check it out. And we went over to the 2019 games that year and watched. And from then, like, I was absolutely obsessed. I'm like, I have to get back here, like, as a competitor. And it's cool that I'm finally back or
So
coming
you
back.
went, you went to Madison as just a spectator and a fan with your dad.
Just a spectator, yeah, in 2019.
Did you
It was
guys have a good time?
yeah, it was awesome. It was unreal. I remember like we were about 8 k's away from the arena. We'd ride our bikes there and back every day, and I'd ride straight from there to the gym and try out versions of some of the games workouts, like to my ability back then. But it was very, very cool.
Did you ever go again as a spectator?
No, I didn't. That
Okay.
was yeah. From then on, I was just sort of in grind mode.
That's super cool. So you were just focused at that point on trying to make it to the games as an
Yes.
athlete.
Yeah, just trying to get back there, doing everything I could. And like I've had some very good people around me, to be honest, like help me along the way. So that was
Who
good.
uh, who in your camp is there anyone from like the Aussie crew who has been to the games, or who do you have any mentors from down there from past
Not
games competitors?
not the games, but like I'm good friends with like oh actually no, sorry, Maddie Sturt. When
Mhm.
I first started at the gym, she was a coach there.
Okay.
So like she coached me a bit and like obviously now I'm good friends with Maddie and like Jay and like I went down, I've trained with them and bit with Rob Forte and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a very good exposure, like being around all those games athletes. And again, like, over the years, and as I've started making semi-finals and things, I've also met a lot more people and a lot more people that have been to the games. And yeah,
How many years have you made semifinals?
this is my third year.
Okay. And then
This
what did you finish the first 2 years there?
first year was 20th, then fifth, and then this year was fourth.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You what are your thoughts about going to the games for the first time as a competitor?
I'm both just ecstatic, like super super keen for everything, and nervous, I guess, because like I want to prove that I belong there as well. Like I don't want to just show up and like the job's not finished. Like I'm not just there to just to hang out. Like I want to do well and see what I've got. Come out there and give everything I've got and see where I'm sitting at the moment and keep on working on that.
That's a great perspective and attitude to come to the games with, for sure. Come to show everybody that you're for real and you're there to compete.
Yeah, that's definitely my goal for this year. Like I don't know what to expect. I've obviously never been before. Like I've watched it online, but that's not actually being there on the floor. So yeah, I'll show up and yeah, just give it my best crack and see where I'm sitting at the end of the weekend.
What are your strengths? What are you good at?
Um, to be honest, I'm not too sure. I don't mind. Um, high volume squats are not too bad. I don't mind a thruster or muscle ups and gymnastic type stuff. All that sort of stuff is good, but I don't know. I've never really. I've always sort of focused on my weaker points.
What are your weaker points that you focus on?
My overall strength is like my overall strength is lacking. Like definitely, like needs to get stronger. And over the last 3 years, like not a lot of people can see this, but it's gotten way way better. But it still has a long way to go. But again, I am in this for the long run. Like this is not the end of my career. This is the start. So I'm hoping over the next 3 or 4 years, I can really get that up there to like a peak level.
Well, you look at some of these other guys who've been doing it for a very long time. They continue to improve and get stronger, even into their late 20s, and early 30s. So yes, this is the beginning of a long journey for you, of where you have so much room to grow. Like you're going to make progress every year, and that progress is only going to make you more effective and more prepared for the games.
Yes, that's definitely the end goal to like come as all round as possible. I guess that's the same with every athlete there as well. But yeah, just trying to constantly fix little things, filling gaps. So I guess every day you train, you find new little areas you need to improve on.
What how are you at running and swimming?
Running, I like running. I do like running. Swimming, I don't have a heap of exposure with, but I am getting in the water now. So I won't drown or anything, but I don't have a
That's
heap of
pretty good. That's a start.
I don't have a heap of exposure with it, but I'm getting in the water a lot more now, and trying to fine tune that the best I can for the games. And obviously from here on out, I will try and keep on swimming like throughout my year. But before then, my goal was always just to make the games.
Yeah.
So I focused on other things, but now obviously I will have to dial that in.
What do you think of Chad?
It's cool. It's cool. I didn't expect that. I'm wondering what this twist is that you're gonna throw in there, but it's cool. Big grit. Like put your head down and stick to a pace. Like I'm pretty open to anything that's going to turn up this year. I am just ecstatic to be there. So like it's going to be good. It's going to be a very. Is it? I am thinking it's going to be pretty sweaty out there in the heat. Apparently, it gets pretty hot in Texas.
It gets really hot in Texas, but we've talked about most of the events we're going to do inside. One other thing I want to say about Chad is the part you said where you didn't expect it. Part of me is torn that we announced it so early. I kind of wanted to save it to spring on you guys there, because then it would have been really like, I don't want to say mind blowing, but like not expected if we would have announced it like a few hours before you had to do it. But announcing this one on July 4th for kind of, it meant something to me, and I'm glad we announced it. But there's still another piece of me where I was thinking this one would have been a great one to kind of save for that week or even the day of.
Yeah, and just drop the bomb.
Yeah, but as you've noted, and as I've hinted, there's still some stuff to it. There's still some things to come.
That sounds good. I can't wait.
To the heat piece you stated, yeah. So most of the events we'll do inside, we're gonna go to Farrington Field, where they have the football field and they have a track there, and so there's going to be something there, and
Yep.
that's currently at this point the only outdoor thing we've announced. But there should be some more announcements this week.
Okay, sounds good. I can't wait. I'm keen for that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that field, but that looks very cool as well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful field. It's a super cool Texas stadium. It's going to be awesome at night. It's going to be a very it's going to be a unique event, or a unique location for an event unlike any other we've ever had at the games. And I say that because even the stuff we've done under the lights in Carson was in like the tennis stadium. It's a really close, and right there. This will be on a really big field, and it's open completely to the public. So the place seats 18,000 people. That'd be cool if that many people came. I don't think that many will come, because for the other stadium, I think we sold 9 or 10,000 tickets, because that's the capacity of the main one. But so hopefully a lot of the local community comes out to check it out.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Do you have a big contingent of family and friends coming out to watch?
Yes, like actually I do have quite a few people. I've got like 8 people coming over. Like my mom, my dad, my coach, like my good mate that also I train with. Yeah, I've got I've got a few people like family, friends, my auntie, like big family thing coming out and to watch this first year. I can't stop smiling, to be honest. I'm ecstatic for this. It's going to be unreal. I leave not next week, the week after, to go over to Nashville to train with like the proven team over there, and then from there I'll come over to Dallas.
Do you know Tia? Have you met Tia?
I haven't really met Tia. She interviewed me one time. Like we have the Down Under Championships over here, and I got an event win over here, and then she was the interviewer. But I haven't actually met her like properly. She just interviewed me.
You must be completely stoked to go there and train with her and them and spend some time there.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Plus, again, I'm good friends with Mads and Jay, so it's good to have some friends over there to train with as well, and then obviously get to meet a bunch of new people.
While you're there, you should probably drive up to Cookeville. It's only an hour away. See Rich and all that crew. I don't know if you're allowed to if you're training with Proven though.
I have no idea. I don't even know if I can. Can I rent a car?
Yeah, I might not be able to even drive.
I don't even know if I can drive. I haven't. Doesn't matter. I have lost my license.
Actually, I think the age limit to rent a car in California in the United States, it might be 25.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll be able to anyway.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll just stay at Proven this time around.
And how long after the games are you going home right away, or are you staying in the States for a little bit?
I was probably going to come home right away. I've been over there for about a month or so at that point, so I figured I might go straight home. I'm assuming I'm going to be pretty beaten up after the games. Like, I don't know, I've never done it, but I mean, I'm assuming I'm going to be pretty like mentally, physically beaten up after the games. And I don't like to plan. I don't like to plan things after competitions. Like, I don't like to plan a holiday after a competition or really see anything past the competition. Like, I'll just get through that first, and then whatever happens after that is whatever. Like, I like to be my main focus.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get off the call, do you have any questions for me?
Not really, but this is unreal. I never thought I'd be talking to you on a call or a live stream or whatever.
Well, thank you, Peter. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
I look forward to meeting you next month. You're gonna do great. You have a great attitude. You have the right attitude, and just keep that attitude at the level it's at. And when you're there, when shit gets bad, revert back to the positivity that you have, and you'll be fine.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Peter. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Bye.